Good morning, students. I welcome you all for our next geography lecture. Lesson number 2, the Sun, the Moon, and the Earth. Part 2. We'll continue from the eclipses topic. Solar eclipse. If the moon is between the sun and the earth, the shadow of the moon falls on the earth. At such a time, these three celestial objects are on the same plane and fall in one line. Hence, the place on the earth where the moon shadow falls experiences a solar eclipse. This shadow is of two types. The central portion of the shadow is darker and the periphery is light. In the area of dark shadow on the earth, the sun becomes completely invisible. This condition is known as total solar eclipse. However, during the same period, at the places where the shadow is lighter, the sun disk appears partially covered. This condition is described as partial solar eclipse. Refer figure 2.5. Total solar eclipse is seen in a very limited region of the earth. Sometimes the moon is in apogee position. This means it is at its farthest from the earth. As a result, the deep shadow of the moon is cast in space and does not reach the earth. From a very small region of the earth, only an illuminated edge of the sun disk is seen in the form of a ring. This is called annular eclipse. Refer figure number 2.6. Annular eclipse is a rare phenomenon. For your reference, I have attached here the pictures of total solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs when the moon enters the shadow of the earth while revolving around it. At this time, it is necessary that the earth is between the sun and the moon, and all three of them are in the same plane. On a full moon day, the moon's path of revolution passes through the thick shadow of the earth. If the moon is totally hidden within the shadow, we see a total lunar eclipse, and if only a part of the moon is in the shadow, we see a partial lunar eclipse. See figure 2.8. Here too I have attached the figure for your reference. Characteristics of solar eclipse. A solar eclipse occurs on a new moon day, but not on every new moon day. If and only if the sun, the moon, and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line, the solar eclipses occur. The maximum duration of a total solar eclipse is 7 minutes and 20 seconds, 440 seconds. Characteristics of lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs on a full moon day, but not on every full moon day. A lunar eclipse occurs if and only if the sun, the moon, and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line. The maximum duration of a total lunar eclipse is 107 minutes. Eclipse, an astronomical event. A solar eclipse or lunar eclipse is just an astronomical event. There is nothing auspicious or inauspicious about these events. It is just a result of the sun, the earth, and the moon being in specific positions. There is a lot of curiosity about eclipses because an eclipse is not a regular occurrence. During a period of solar eclipse, a large number of birds and animals get confused due to the untimely darkness that sets in. As this is an event that does not suit their biological clock, their response to the event is also unusual. For scientists working in the field of astronomy, eclipses, in particularly total or annular solar eclipses, present great opportunities for study. They carry out elaborate studies of eclipse conditions. Thank you.